Hello everyone, welcome back to my channel, or welcome if you're new. If you're already a seasoned viewer of this channel, you know that it has been maybe 3 months now since I put up a video, and I do apologise for that. Basically, I met my boyfriend back in August last year, and then shortly after that he resigned from his job because they weren't treating him very well, and then he struggled to find a job, so he spent a lot of time with me here. And so I didn't really feel comfortable filming any videos if he was around. He knows this channel exists now. I'm pretty certain he knows the name of it, but he hasn't admitted to it. But I still don't want him to like see it and watch my videos, especially because he is Spanish. Well, yeah, technically Spanish. He's born in Spain, grew up in the Philippines, but he speaks Spanish fluently. And so my videos that I did in Spanish, or like Spanglish, I'm way too embarrassed to see him watch them, because, well, basically I want to learn Spanish fluently and he wants me to speak more Spanish anyway, but I don't know, I just cringe at people who I know who know Spanish watching them, especially him. Like, he's not judgmental, but I don't know, I just find it embarrassing. Like, I find my own videos going back a year or so cringe to watch, just because, I don't know, and I think my ASMR was better back then, but anyway. So yeah, then he was meant to start a job in October, with like a pretty decent automobile company, and then they pushed back the date a week, so he stayed with me a little bit longer, and then they were like, sorry mate, you haven't got that job. Like, they gave it to someone else even though they'd already offered it to him. But yeah, anyway, so basically I haven't made any videos because he stayed with me for quite a while. He then had a few private garages that he was going to be working at, but one of them kept pushing back his start date yet again, and then the other one were very keen on him, but it was going to be a lot of work for him and he said the like conditions are really dangerous. And then miraculously, in like December time, he got a interview for a job he applied for back in like September. Basically, I was looking for a new job in September, and so was he. We were in the gym together one time, and he pulled up his phone and he was like, oh, there's a job going at McLaren, should I apply for it, like jokingly. And he did, and then he got called for interview in December. He went to that and he got the job, so he works at McLaren now, which is insane. That's like his dream job. And like the amount of like stress he's been through in the last few months to then end up at McLaren has been like worth it for him, basically. I also got a new job. It's not swanky as McLaren, not quite working for Google, but I've gone from working on site 5 days a week to being fully remote, so I'm in this space all day long, which means it's going to be easier for me to make videos going forward, kinda, because I mean I'm also in this space for like 8 hours a day, but I'm getting sidetracked, but never mind. So I got a new job. I started that in December 9th. He started his new job January 16th, so we both got like a new job within the space of a month, which is kind of cool. 2025 is our year. 2025 is your year as well if you want it to be. And yeah, so I have had quite a few opportunities to make a video since I've been working remotely, but like I just haven't really. So either I go to the gym after work and then I get back at like 8 o'clock, I eat, and then I'm not really like in the mood to make a video, or if I'm like sweaty or something, just appearances aren't like obviously key for ASMR videos, but I don't want to really look sweaty because like when my baby hairs get wet they go like curly and it's a bit funny looking. But I washed my hair today and I was like, you know what, I'm not going to go to the gym today because I'm sore from leg day. I did upper body day yesterday. I could do cardio, but like nah. Me and my boyfriend are going on a bike ride on Saturday, so I'm going to save my cardio for that. So I thought, you know what, I'm going to make a video, especially now I've got a chair. In my last video I made, didn't have a chair, so I had to stand up for the whole thing. Helps to have a chair when you're making videos and working. I actually have a standing desk, so I have a walking pad. I think it's slightly out of frame. Let me see. Can you see it? I don't know. It's like just there. And so I walk in the morning and then sit down in the afternoon. So I only sit down for like 3 hours a day, 4 max, which is really nice because I love getting my steps in. And anyone who has a sit down office job knows that you just do not move at all throughout the day. Like even in my sit down periods in the afternoon, I should already set timers to like stand up because I literally forget. But yeah, so I get 10k steps easy every day now. It's better for like my mental health, not necessarily because I'm moving, but also because I like to see like my watch and check that I've done my 10k steps each day. And when I was going into the office each day and sitting down at my desk for 8 hours, I was getting in maybe like 2,000 steps from like until like 5:30 p.m. and then I'd look at it and be like, I gotta go to the gym now. Now gym doesn't really, because I do weightlifting, gym doesn't really get steps in. It's more like, because you do your set and then you're resting in the same spot. You're not really walking around unless you go fill up your water bottle. So I would be like weighing between going to the gym to lift weights or get my steps in, or try and do both, getting back home later, eating later, and then like there's no free time to myself to do what I enjoy before I go to bed. And like me and my boyfriend, we FaceTime like every night anyway, so I've literally like not read any books because I was focusing on that. And I used to read a lot of books, which I kind of want to get back into this year. Last year my book reading goal was like 2 a month. So, was it 2 a month? Yeah, it was 2 a month, so 24 books in a year. Up until August, before I met my boyfriend, I had read 23 books. And then I read 0 books until December, when I was like, I need to reach my goal. So I like speed read through a book I had started, but like I wasn't reading consistently. And now it's the 29th of January and I've not read a full book this month. I've read like 100-200 pages of a book I'm reading, but I do need to like get back on my book reading goal. I've only set my goal as 12 books this year because I think that's more doable. But then that takes me on to another thing, is that my boyfriend will be moving in with me next week. Like this weekend, we're moving his stuff. And so, sorry, someone just rang me. I'm just making sure I haven't fizzled the video yet. So I think that will like give me a lot more time back, because if we're spending the evenings together, then like he can do his own thing. He likes to play like Counter-Strike. So like if he's doing that, then I can read my book, and it's sort of like we gain back so much more time because we're not having to make extra time to FaceTime because we're together every evening, which is so exciting. Like I'm super excited for that. And we basically only decided this last Sunday, and it wasn't really much to think about because he'd spent so much time with me here anyway. It's just like, well, if you want to move in, I'm happy for you to move in. Like, some people might say it's a bit soon because we've only been dating now, like, can I do the maths? So it was like August the 10th was when we became like boyfriend and girlfriend. So that was 5 months ago, not even 6 months, and we're moving in. But like, honestly, there's this thing they say, like, when you know, you know, and that was the case with us. Like, we were talking about marriage and kids on the first date, not like about together, but like what our beliefs were about it, what our views were, like how old we want to be when we get married and have our first kids, how many kids we want, that sort of thing. So like we gelled super quickly, and then because the amount of time he spent here with me, we got to know each other even better. Because like most people, when you're an adult and you're working, if you're dating someone, you only really get to see them at the weekends or in evenings if you live close. But we live 2 hours away at the moment, so we only really see each other at the weekends. So other than the time he lived with me here for like the longest time was 3 weeks in a row, which was a lot for me because I'd never been in like a serious relationship before, and I'm very like hyper independent, so it got a bit too much for me in the end. So I was like, please go back home, I need my space back. But yeah, that's fine. My brain is like learned how to live with another human now, like not just like this family, but like you're human. Like I don't think about life just as me now. I think about me and him. So that's different. And I don't think it's like, it doesn't feel scary or anything. It's just like, he was like, oh, it's gonna take me the same time to get to work anyway, so can I move in? I was like, yeah, sure, if you're happy with that, you can move in. So that's that. What else was I gonna say? That was a bit of a tangent. I'm not sure if I missed anything out. I'm not really sure what kind of videos I'm gonna do. I think I will try to do more Spanish speaking videos because I've noticed my Spanish has got better as I try to use it more. Like, I'm not doing so much translating before I speak. I'm just like learning the phrases, so it just flows out, and like conjugations come a lot more easier. So I'm gonna try that. Also, he wouldn't mind being in a video, so I've been talking about this with him for a while, that I'm gonna do a video where like I do ASMR on him, like on his face or on hair and whatever. So he's really up for that, so that would be fun. But yeah, I don't know, I just want to keep posting on this channel again because I really do enjoy creating content, and as I'm a data person, I like to see the analytics of it, so that's really fun. But yeah, maybe I'll do more hair videos as well. I do have a blow dryer now. My boyfriend got it for me for Christmas because I have never owned one. I've always ever used my mum's if I did blow dry my hair at all. Usually I just let it air dry. Like, I washed it this morning. I washed it at lunchtime today, and it's still a little bit damp on top, but it's mostly air dried. But I've noticed it stays like a lot less frizzy if I do blow dry it, and obviously dries it better, especially underneath where it's still damp. It's not so flat at the back if I do blow dry it. So I might do some hair videos with that. I know obviously it's loud, so I'll have to see how the microphone picks it up and if I can make it quieter. But I think I've had a few people say they do want to see more hair videos. Don't know how many I'll do with my mum, because people do like to see me do with my mum's hair. My boyfriend hasn't got long hair, he's got very short, well, it's long on top-ish, and then he like fades it at the side, so not really much I can do with that. But he has a lovely hair. It's like really dark and it's like kind of wavy on top as well. So I'm sure it would make good sounds, so I could do like more of a hair sounds video with him. I would love to do his makeup, but I don't think he will let me do it because that would be just hilarious. Also, just because I'm bad at makeup, like I really want to do eyeliner because he's got like really dark lashes because he's Asian, and then it looks like he's already got eyeliner. So I just want to put what's it called, like pencil eyeliner on his waterline. Yeah. Which I don't think he's agreed to yet. I think this covers most things. Happy New Year. It is the 29th of January. I think you're not allowed to say that anymore, but oh well. I think we have drawn to a natural close. I have yapped enough. And I hope you enjoyed the yapping. I hope you find it relaxing. Let me know in the comments any content you want to see. Let me know how you're doing. I know there's some viewers that always watch me, namely Alexis. Shout out to Alexis, who has always commented lovely comments on all of my videos since the start. Yeah, so I'm not sure. I'm gonna play around with the setup. I might do a few more like cooking videos, although there's not so much ASMR. Maybe I'll make like a different channel. I mean, I do have a different channel, but that's like my viewing channel. I have one channel where I watch YouTube videos on it, like my subscriptions. My ASMR channel, I have ASMR subscriptions, so I only watch ASMR on my ASMR channel. So yeah, I might do that. But yeah, thank you for watching today's video. I hope you found some relaxation out of it. Hopefully it won't be too long until the next video.